Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Poland campaign in EU4 with me, your host Luckymarine, where we've just pieced out with the Ottomans, or the majority, I think the majority, of Byzantine cores. Athens got core, we've got one of their cores, but I didn't want to give Adene back to Byzantium. It would have helped us out, but Byzantium have a nasty habit of getting rid of Adene in its entirety. So next time you go to war with the Ottomans, and you're maybe focusing down Jelly, the Ottomans have a free reign to get across to Adene and then spread out from there. I'd rather keep this fort up, even if we have to pay for it ourselves. What else? Athens. Athens has one of Byzantium's cores, and they are just allied with Serbia. Serbia, who are currently at war with the Ottomans, off the back of what we have just achieved. Looks like they're going to press a fight on, a claim even, a reconquest of Uksup, which suits me down to the ground. So they can do that. I was going to get into Athens, but we'll leave that until the conclusion of this war. Yeah, that'll be fine. So where do we go next? I don't know. Neutron Scepter's taken down because I increased autonomy. We had a little bit of war exhaustion, but that's all pretty much getting dealt with. What else? What else? Danish land. Oh, Danish land. We were fabricating on Novgorod because we would have liked a Novgorod core, however, that's not going to be a thing anymore. We'll have to declare it directly into Muscovy, which is going to be a little bit troublesome. Only allied with Circassia. Rivals with Hungary and France. Next time we've generated enough points with Austria, I think we use them against Muscovy, because Muscovy is going to just start getting bigger and bigger. But we'll see. Teutonic Order. When's our truce over with you? 78. I could do with an outright fight into Teutonic Order. Fight Teutonic Order brings in Hungary and Riga. That is perfect, although I'd like to white peace out Riga. We'll probably white peace out Riga so we can get into Riga separately, because Riga is usually part of a trade league. Lübeck, Bremen, Hamburg. Lübeck, Bremen and Hamburg. Look at the Lübeck node. Lübeck, trade modifier. Hamburg, trade modifier. Bremen, trade modifier. All in the Lübeck node. Riga is a really good province to declare into and yet take land that's over here. It's a lot of aggressive expansion, and we're going to have to allow all of this to take down, especially in the Empire. We're going to have to allow all this to take down to 0 before we declare this war for maybe Hamburg, a free city in the Empire. But it's a route in. It's a route in. So, Teutonic Order. In 78. I think we're waiting for that. If you want access, I will give access to Austria. Also, we can choose a new idea group. Big fan of humanist. Everyone knows how much of a big fan of humanist I am. Anything that will net you points, a saving in points, is amazing. Anything that gives you improved relations is amazing. Anything that brings down just outright unrest everywhere, no matter whether it be religious or cultural, just I think is amazing. Also, this religious unity plus 25%, it will help when we flip to Orthodox. And we will. So, first idea, humanist. I was going to go Diplo, but humanist will do, I think. Next. Are we making enough money? Yeah, I'm making an alright amount. How's our trade situation? We've got 47% of a node that's currently worth 9.3 ducats. And we actually earned 7.47. That's not bad actually. Usually Poland starts in a really weak position in terms of trade, but we bumped that up nicely. Good. We can use that to build various things. So Teutonic Order. Let's build spy network on you. Hungary, let's build a spy... Nope. Build spy network on you. Getting into Teutonic Order. Again, we'll use Teutonic Order to start dismantling Hungary a little bit more. Now, a direct fight into Hungary brings in the likes of France, and although I'm fairly certain that France declined the call to war when the Ottomans kicked off with Hungary. But somehow they've got that back. Watch access from Serbia. I'm going to decline this. The reason I'm going to decline this is because if I accept, then the Ottomans will just walk straight through my land. Serbia doesn't know what he's asking for here. He has no idea. I do. No. I'm sorry, it might piss you off. But if you can take all this, and then you can stack your forces in this province, then the Ottomans can't even land to take this land back off you. You've got ticking war score. As long as Venice doesn't let them through, as long as Hungary doesn't let them through, you've won that fight. Do not ask me for access, otherwise the Ottomans will bring their stacks and they will squish you. I've seen it done. Relations with Bohemia, I don't think that needs to be a thing. No, we're good. We're good. We had an unfortunate event halfway through that war that increased limited desire by 15%. That should be ticking down. So, you come back. I can use you elsewhere. Build spy network in Muscovy. Three, 3, 4. Not the worst. This is the worst though. And the one problem that you have with this succession is that your heir can be almost dead. So I end up losing a lot of stability. I think that's why in the game they have early on given Poland an event that lowers the cost of stability by 20%. Religious unity? Why not? Waiting for tech. Right, we'll wait for the actual tech then, before it gets out of hand. Also, Austria, you have Renaissance. Would you mind selling it to us? Let's repay that loan as well. Good. Uh-oh. National manpower modifier for half price. Right. No. No. So I've got some boats getting pumped out as well. Good. Let's have you protecting trade in the Baltic. Same there. Protecting trade in the Baltic. So when can we actually get into you? December. Should actually be lining up on Hungary instead of Teutonic Order. So let's do that instead. Orthodox zealots are 50%. Good. Byzantine separatists. Yeah, Derni's going to be a little bit rebellious for a while. Right. Well, it's another. It's only another loan. It's fine. And Muscovy is getting through the Great Horde pretty easily. What are you on to? How much? It's a lot of infantry. It's a lot of troops. I mean, we can pit Austria against him. Austria, ourselves, Bohemia. Lithuania as well. Where are you? Still, it's a lot of people he's got. Right, let's check on all our faults. We'll not grab Miltech just yet. I doubt we need it. Miltech 6, Miltech 6, Miltech 6. What are you? Nitran separatists. Let's move away from that because I know we've got Nitran cores around us. I'd rather Hungary take these out. I think we're about ready to go. What? Oh, we're just reinforcing. Yeah, that's fine. Hopefully he'll move back out. And Hungary's declared war on the Ottomans. Why are we losing this money? Interest on our loans. Oh, come on, game please. Not even my damn rebels. Alright. Grab Miltech. Declare war on Teutonic Order. For Marienburg. Hunt will get taken back by the fort. We'll jump on to Pest. How many do we need? Just the 3. We'll take the horse away. And we'll leave about 10 on. Just to dissuade the Hungarians from jumping all over us. How many Hungarians are there? 13, yeah, it's a decent amount. But they all should be down here. Venice, you at war? No, yeah you are. Ottomans and Ramazan. In Venetian conquest of Avalonia. Okay, good luck with that. All my minions have jumped straight on to Teutonic Order. To be expected, I suppose. Okay. Ottomans now want access. If we allow them access, then they might stumble across Hungarian troops. Go on then. Selector gains 10 influence. Okay, that's not so good. We're trying to bring down the Schlachter's influence. Denny is now considered part of us. Good. Missionary strength, tech cost, or now attacks gets heresy. Lock on rest, lock attacks modifier for how long? 10 years. No, we'll go with tech cost. Even though we're not converting anything. Orthodox zealots are 80% though. We have to be wary of those. If we allow them to pop whilst we're at war, there's a chance that our allies might put them down. Buddha looted. Oh, pest. Buddha, pest. I get it. Yeah, let's go for the army professionalism. It's a fairly massive lump. Oh, they're down here. What are you doing over here? Because Bessarabia fell. Therefore, my vassals. My vassals are trying to take back Bessarabia for me. Fair enough. Fish the admin or 10 prestige. I'll lose the prestige. The admin points are nice and juicy. I'd rather keep them. Right, Hungary. What would I want from you? I'd want access to Serbia. So something like that. We feed this to Moldavia, but it does give us access to Serbia, just in case the Ottomans do manage to kick back and confine Serbia to their original borders, to these borders. So something like that. Which means we need this fort. So mercenaries, let's have you jump on there. Leader has a siege pit, let's jump you onto it. How many do we need? 6. Another 2 infantry. 3 just in case terrible things happen. i.e. disease outbreak. What a bizarre route. Poland gets the Golden Library until the death of Stefan von Habsburg. So if you can hear that noise, my cat just mincing around. Stability cost modifier plus 20, advice cost minus 20. No, I'd rather lose this legitimacy. Which should be ticking up. Yeah. That's not going to hurt us too much. That is good. You can stop now. Although I could do with my allies not squishing these rebels. My vassals not squishing these rebels, should I say. Hungary's still at high. Yeah, we're going to need 1, 2 off him. Probably this as well. to get what we want. And Master of Mint has died. Does make us more profitable. Shock horror, Orthodox zealots, trying to convert Orthodox provinces. It's silly. Should we pay that loan because I hate loans? Let's turn you off. Let's turn our capital off and allow these into Catholic provinces to try flip to Orthodox. What siege of Thames? Excellent. Are you actually on that siege? No, I don't think Albania is on that siege. So swap you two around. That's fine. We have the siege, right? We do. Good. So this is good. This is good. Separate peace out Hungary, and then we'll just march north to fight Teutonic Order. Lost the siege of Zemplin, and it's also flipped it to Orthodox. I think it was already Orthodox? No, it wasn't. Good. So it's already been flipped. It has now been flipped to Orthodox, should I say. Although, I don't want you jumping onto my capital and it being very easy to take. I think these rebels are going to get squished as we all turn our attention then to the Teutonic Order. I think as we're marching north, they're going to get squished, which is unfortunate. What are you doing? And he's dead already. This is the issue that I have with this thing. I mean, he's quite young, which is alright, and he has a decent amount of points. A 10-point spread isn't bad. Our air is pretty good as well, 643. Again, it's an Orthodox province. What the hell do you think you're doing? I'm Orthodox. I'm mega Orthodox. Let's go and fuck up an Orthodox province. Stupid. Should we pay that loan? It's another fort that's fallen there. We might be able to get a full siege of Hungary, allowing us pretty much what we want. You won't do that because of... It's not far. This fort to fall and that's it. Let's stop you spreading the Catholic faith in that province. You've been fully looted. Vex hasn't. Bihar hasn't. You can stay there. Take the province. You stop these from completing their job of flipping it to Catholic. National rest +1. Monthly autonomous change comes down. 20 noble regiments in Nowy Sachs. I don't want that. Colony administration. Yeah, fine. Whatever. Lost the siege of Osterode. Oh, Osterode. That's fine. That's fine. Let me guess. Another Orthodox province. Grab that prestige. Another Orthodox province. Well, at least now he's got all the Orthodox provinces. he's probably going to go for Christian provinces up here. Christian, Catholic provinces, should I say. Excellent. Hungary. That's what we require. Gives us access to Serbia. Who are we pissing off? Just Hungary. Alright, we'll go with that. Tiny bit of money. Tiny bit of money. Done. But we're still going to be in a war. So what we need to do is flip all of this. You can't transfer provinces in war. So Moldavia, you can have all of this. Hungary. There we go. There we go. So I can immediately be getting to work on these all Orthodox except for you that's been flipped to Catholic, and you shouldn't have any issue with flipping this to Orthodox himself, and we are free to go somewhere else, i.e. to the Teutons. It's like the more we're ripping into Hungary means the more we can take off the Teutonic Order, because of relative size, Teutons aren't going to get really small and not be a viable ally for Hungary anymore. Do you need to put down your rebels as well? Speaking of rebels, come on Orthodox, you have flipped one province so far, and we'll give ourselves a little bit of time by turning on this defensive edict. Just pushes out their siege sticks. There we go. Let's turn off, I'm going to have to be wary of it, but I'll turn off that fort and I'll turn off our capital fort, so that the rebels can take them immediately. So you fully flipped from Catholic to Orthodox. What's our religious unity? 71%. We can take this and bump it up higher and get rid of some of the rebelliousness. But what would be ideal for us is these guys pressing their demands. It's going to piss off Bohemia though. It will piss him off massively if we go Orthodox. Let's turn you off again. And get admin. No, we can wait. We'll get rid of your rebels. We'll split up a little bit. And then head over to the Teutonic Order themselves. Who's left in this fight? Riga. But Riga, I don't think Riga can get out. So you're coming back to Zemplin. Which you will eventually take. I'll take it immediately, because I've turned the maintenance off, of course. let's go. Okay, so I need you moving into Catholic provinces. Are you shitting me? What? Alright, okay. Where are you going to stop? In Riga. Somehow he has access all the way through to Riga. That's because Livonia and Order have just given Riga access. Okay, I get it. Alright. And then separatists, that is fine. What are you doing? Full. At least he's going to lose. You're already locked into that, but I don't want other people fighting into these separatists. Who gets pissed off there? Hungary, Teutonic Order, and Bosnia. Let's take your fort and your other fort. That brings in Livonian Order. Only Bosnia and Livonian Order on that list aren't intrusive. That's alright. Let's go with that. Let's revoke memo. War operations plus some money. How we get? Now everyone should just go home. Stop fighting rebels. Stop trying to unsiege mass stuff. Just go home. But we need to sort out the Aderne separatists. Get those called ourselves. And we'll put down the majority of our force. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Just go home. Brilliant. Thanks, Lithuania. Oh, Lithuania, you're the best. Thank you. Thank you. The fool. Has no idea what I'm trying to do here. Oh, now you're going home. Thing is, if rebels pop in my land whilst I'm not at war, my minions will not do anything about it. But they do there, and I don't know how or why they've done it there. A little bit angry with that. Still, let's turn you into a minion. I'd rather have your turn you into a general, should I say? We'll get rid of our rebels. Oh, Serbia grew. Why not? I'm going to have to trigger some more Orthodox zealots. So now. What's this? Statute in no. Could do. No, we'll just improve relations. I know we're flipping soon. Bring down our maintenance. I don't think we're going to get involved in any fights here. We better not. We do have access to Serbia now. Do we have any CB on Serbia? Not just yet. Athens. You're allied with Serbia? You are, good. So we can declare war on Athens, bring in Serbia as a co-belligerent, feed Serbia into Moldavia and Byzantium. That should be the Balkans. Pretty much ours. Also, at some point, I need to stop Moldavia from being a march, turning back into a vassal, so we can start the integration process. The sooner that happens, the better. But I can't do it whilst we're at war. Okay, I've been Luckymarine. As always, you lot have been amazing. Join me next time for more with Poland. Our Orthodox rebels got squished, but they turned a few provinces, Orthodox. A few. One. Yeah. Alright, 2 provinces. They turned 2 provinces, Orthodox. Oh well. Until next time though. Do take care.